Hey, Deborah. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Come on in. Let me talk to y'all before I go to work. What's up, King? What's up, lady? Material. I can't say that. I'm trying to get a shout out to y'all twins. Okay. Edor, I'm trying to pronounce y'all name. Okay, if I say it wrong, I'm sorry. Uh, Dana, Brenda, Taney, King, Larry, Harold, uh, okay, wait a minute, let me see. Jerome, oh my God, Jocelyn, Precious, I can't say that name. Michelle, Tamara, Real Lady, Connie. Hey, y'all. Mona, Yellow. God, it going fast. Courtney, Linda, Deborah. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? James, Ginger, Frank, Zion. Hey, y'all. I didn't want to get a shout out to all of y'all because I never get a chance to shout y'all out. So, Andy, Patty, Shannon, Coco. Oh, wow. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on my channel, too. Y'all hit that follow button, okay? I should be at 1,000,000 followers. I don't know what the problem is. DJ, Denise Williams, JT K, Mona, and shout out to all my people who got to work this morning like me. I told y'all weekday is my weekend, and my weekend, and y'all weekend is my, y'all weekday is my weekend, and your weekend is my work day. Now I do have to work twice out of next week, even on the weekend, so I'm gonna have a busy schedule next week. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, y'all, so this is what I want to talk to y'all about. I'm gonna have to wear my glasses in order to see y'all what y'all saying in the chat, okay? If I take out my glass, I can't see. Okay, I want to get a shout out to the people, everybody else that I didn't get a shout out to, all my workers. But this is what I want to talk to y'all about. Say like what you used to do and you don't do it anymore. Anything. Will it affect you if you turn around and do it again? The same way. Okay, stay like this. Okay, y'all remember rich homie Quan. Okay, this is gonna drive into rich homie Quan. And a lot of you people out there that may need somebody to talk to. Y'all like to get them lights up for me. Get the lights up in the hearts, okay? Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because we keep losing our young people from illegal substances. And that hurts my feeling. Because what affect your body, young people, and that's my job as an older person, is to highlight you all on what's going on with your body system. Now, if you was a user and you stopped on your own doing what you're doing, but you stopped doing this, still doing that, do you know that could go back and contribute to what you used to do? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Let me say it again. I'm going to say it, I can say it again. I said, if you doing something, you using anything that you do, if you stop doing it, and you keep doing the other things what you do, all depends on the situation. It can contribute you back to what you used to do. If I was a person that have to be in front of a whole lot of people, I'm gonna have to do something to make me feel good, to block y'all out. I'm gonna have to do something, even if it's a Coca-Cola, even if it's a wine cooler, a Coca-Cola, a water, whatever it is you're gonna do to prevent whatever from happening. Okay, what happened to Rich Homie Quan? Allegedly, is, to me, the body system. It's what I study. I know what can affect my central nervous system. You know what affect your central nervous system. And other things that you do as you get older affects your central nervous system. That y'all do not think about when you're young. You think that you're not eating right. You might not be eating right. We used to eat garden food, vegetables, cornbread. You know, grandmama used to cook cornbread. Grandmama and big mama be the best cooker in the world. Some big mamas and grandmama can't cook. Some big mama and grandmama can cook. Now, let's get to the point, y'all. Let's get to the real point, and I'm not going to play with y'all. Now, if I have a concert, I smoke marijuana. I said marijuana. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They make you act like Joanna when you're on it sometime. Okay. Rich Homie Quan got off for substances. Now, I ain't gonna say he got off for substances. He got off for Molly. Okay? He got off of that. So we're gonna say M. He got off of M. But he was doing marijuana. Now, this, I think either he had a heart attack along with whatever he used to do mixed with, he offered this right here on M for a long time, and he got to perform. When he mentioned that when he performs good with what? M. So he had to perform, and when he performed, he had marijuana. Marijuana is not gonna break his big crowd circumstances, okay? Allegedly, Quan slipped. It did something. Now he 34. He's not no longer 24 anymore. Y'all guys, please listen. Please listen, y'all. Please listen. As your body age, as you age, your body changes. What you used to do, you're going to have to find a different way of doing it, or don't do it at all. You know the side of fat of what you do. So whatever you doing, if you doing that, and it make you feel like that, and you mixing it with this, and then back then, you probably the one... Okay. So what we do, y'all, listen, audience, if you don't want to hear about this, you don't, okay, let's put it like this. Me. Okay. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change something. I'm gonna change something, okay? Because I don't want y'all, I don't, if y'all don't want to hear it, don't listen to it, okay? I don't hear it. It's for to help y'all, because I am a health certified PE teacher. So I'm going to be into what I'm doing. But I'm going to change things, because I want y'all to listen, not move from it, not run from it, not hide from it. So I'm going to put it in a way where you can understand it, but I'm going to put it in a different way. Okay? If I say like me, on this job that I'm on, I never had a job that stand on my feet. Now, I'm still talking about the same thing, but I'm using it as my job, okay? So I'm using that, okay? On my job, I'm not used to standing up 5 hours. Y'all used to standing up 5 hours. But when I was younger, I was used to standing up 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 hours. But now that I'm older, as I age, my body's not want me to, not helping me do things that I never done before. I never stood up 5 hours on a job. I had a job for 20-something years, but I never been on a job where I stand up on my feet 5 hours. I never. So there's going to be a change in my what? Body system. I'm going to have to exercise more. Because what happened to me? I done picked up weight. Back then, I was skinny. I was little. I'm talking about me. I could talk about me all day. I was skinny. I ain't going to say skinny. I was finer than I am now. I'm still fine, but I wasn't this big. This is the biggest I ever been. But what I'm saying is, what I did when I was younger, it's going to affect me different while I'm older. So I can't go in there and like Superwoman, trying to be like them young people, because I'm not what? I'm not them. I'm not what works for them, it may not work for me. Right? Encourage you to share. Y'all make sure y'all share the live. Thank you. Share the live for me, okay? Share this live because it's very important. Our young people are leaving us. I don't want to lose. Young people has to take care of the older generation. That's it. Y'all share this live. Y'all supposed to I need for y'all young people to help the older people. Not dog them out, but help them. We need y'all. We need y'all. So suppose, let me ask you something. Let me put it like this. Suppose I was on a football team. And I get hurt on the football team. You know, on the football team, you can get hurt, right? So, I can't no longer play football, but I can march in the band. So, what, should I go back and try to play football and I know I'm hurt? Should I go back with an injured, body system? I'm injure myself playing football? This is about any kind of substances. I just changed the way I'm explaining to y'all. This is what you don't do, and this is what you do. So if I'm on the football team and I got injured, I'm gonna, since I like to play sports, I can't do football this season, so I'm about to join the band. I'm about to ask the band director, it's okay if I play the drums. So I can play the snare drum, because I can't go back out there and do what I used to do. Because if I go back and do what I used to do, it's gonna affect what? It's gonna affect me even worse. So life situations like that, y'all. I know we don't want to hear it, but life is like that. As you get older, I'm not 16. Rich Homie Quan is not 16 anymore. He's not 16 anymore. I'm not 16 anymore. So what I did when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, is if I'm in my 30s, if I'm 34, it's going to affect me. Because I can't do like I did when I was younger. That's all I'm saying. So what we got to do is make life changes, don't we? We don't want to make life changes. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Now, me. Say like, I used to make millions of dollars. Okay. Thousands of dollars, I changed it. Suppose I used to make thousands of dollars. Okay, I'm still talking about substances, but I want to, so y'all won't be sensitive. I'm trying to use it as a sports, apple, a fruit or something. So, if I am a track star, I was a track star in school. That's how I got my 4-year scholarship. Could have went to the Olympics. That was then. What would happen to me now if I try to work out for the Olympics? Do I have a chance? No. No, I don't have a chance. And you know why I don't have a chance? Because I'm out of shape and I'm older. I can't do what I did, what I could have did back then. So what I'm trying to say is y'all got to make changes. I ain't talking to the old people, I'm talking to everybody. We have to make life changes. Right now, if I decided to go out there and run, I tell you what, on this job right here, ain't no way in the world I can keep up with them young folks in there. My back hurt yesterday when I got off from work. Y'all know I was at this same time. I got now, I had to clock in the 6. I went in there. My back would hurt, my feet would hurt, my eyes. I ain't never come. And you know when your back be hurt, y'all know when y'all back be hurting, y'all feet be hurting. Cause you standing up 5 hours, I'm not used to that. And my system not used to it. But if I have to do that job, what I have to do to my system, I got to exercise. Boy, I was so glad to get out and work. So we got to be mindful of what we do in life. We have to be mindful for ourselves. Let me put on my glad cause I can't see y'all. We have to be mindful of ourselves, that how the heart beats. If you put your hand right here, if you put your hand on your heart, you can feel how your heart beats. Now, when you run, your heart beat what? When you start running, I apologize. When you run, your heart is calm, right? It's beating like it's supposed to be. What happens if I run up this hill right here and run back? My heart is going to do this, right? Now, I'm going to do some things that I'm not supposed to do while my heart is already right there, because I'm already excited. See, that's why your parents and your friends tell you to calm down. When you don't think you yelling at somebody, when you think you're not yelling at somebody, and your pitch is up here, you are yelling at them. You need to calm down. Take a deep breath. And y'all know what I don't learn how to do is block people out. And I've been doing that for years. Sometimes I think blocking people out is not good to me. Because that means I'm telling you, because I can look at you like this and hear you talking to me, and if I don't want to hear you, you talking to yourself. Now, go back to what I was saying, but I'm trying to use, y'all, I want to change. I'm trying to get to where I want to get. As you age, young people, that's why we losing, we things happening, because y'all keep going back to what you used to do. I told my daughter the other day, I said, don't go back to your old relationship. Leave them back there. Don't stop looking back and look forward. Look forward. Y'all keep looking. Our problem that what we're doing, we always looking back. We constantly looking behind us in life with life changes. Who that man tall? And I ain't see him walk right there. We always looking back. If that back is not gonna help me succeed going forward, I ain't looking back there. I ain't standing back there no more. I'm about to go forward. I'm gonna keep doing good and going forward. If I made B's in my class and I need an A to get this scholarship, what I'm gonna do to get that A? I'm gonna work hard. I don't want no B in math. I know I'm gonna get a B in math. I'm saying I'm gonna get a B in math, and I don't want to put too much of my mind in math. But I got B's and C's in math because I didn't want to work hard for an A. I had some hard math classes. That's telling me not to give up. It's to strive in life, y'all. Whatever you want to do in life, if it affect you, don't do it. If it affect you, don't do it. And people don't understand that when you're in a crowd, a bunch of people, when you have to do your presentation in front of people, if I had to sing in front of people, I have to do something to mentally block y'all out. Because it's too many of y'all people out here in this audience. I'm going to have to do something. That's what people in real lifetime, when they hit that stage, they got the blocks steamed out. Even though they don't want to do it, they did it. But I got to remember my body system not like it used to be. I'm not like I used to be. You're not like you used to be. See, if I was 20, what I did when I was 19 and 20, I can't do it now. Because why? Because I take medication, blood pressure pill. Yeah. So that's gonna speed up anything else I do. Right? Because of my what? I love my, that's how come I always tell y'all beautiful, y'all handsome, y'all doing a good job. I try to stay positive with the people who wants to be positive. I like to tell people I'm not prejudiced. I love people. I don't care if you say you don't like me, I still love you. But I ain't got to put up with you though. So what I'm getting, all I want to tell you, I love my system. I'm not about to cry no more over no relationship. I'm not about to be worrying about no light bill. If that light bill get cut off, it get cut off until I get the money. Cause ain't no darn. But I'm just using that as an example. I'm not about to pressure. When pressure is something else, y'all. When you talk about pressure, you don't know what's on a person's mind. A lot of people don't have time and don't make time to grieve. I love my dad. I lost my dad in 2010. I'm always talking to my daddy. I be telling my daddy, my daddy know how I talk. So I be saying, Daddy, man, this man get on my nerve. This supervisor get on my nerve. I'm just using that example of my, something. It's like if some people haven't had a chance to grieve. Some people don't know how to grieve. So grieving is something that you don't understand. That's why it's not good to pick at people, because you don't know what they are going through. And then when your family see a change, when y'all see a change in a person's behavior, something is going on. But don't remind them that something is going on. Don't tell them that I know you doing this and I know. Don't do that. Don't tell them that. The thing is, you don't let them recognize. Anytime you hear a person that does something illegal tell you not to do it, they doing it. They're doing something illegal. But they tell you not to do it because they know the outcome. Okay? I'm tired of losing my young men. I like my little young men. Y'all some young men. I got 2 young boys. Something happened to my sons. I don't know what to do. So you can be doing good in life. You can be doing good in life until a tragedy happens. Because it happens this is something that we talk about in our health, in my health, when I was teaching health. This is what we speak about in our health class. We teach us the kids, and the parents are welcome. I welcome the parents to come eat lunch with my kids. The parents love me when I used to teach. I retired. But they love me. I was in health and PE and a track coach. So the parents love. I ran into one of my parents and 2 of my students. And y'all, I'm going to tell you something. One had a little boy. I didn't know that was them. on this job right here. I didn't know that was them. I told the little boy, I said, look at you. You know how when you go in the grocery store, the child is driving the cart. No children think they driving. And the little baby, I said, look at you. I'm a toddler. I'm a grandmama, so, and a mother, so I'm a toddler grandma. I said, look at you driving that car, boy. And the girl, the mama looked at me, she said, because I had these glasses on. I used to didn't have them on. I supposed to have them on when I read. So I got to know how to cut the roses. I work over there in the roses. So the girl said, I know you. And then I told her my name. I told her what coach I was. And because I, was her track coach, was around her. And she said, yeah. Then her sister said, yeah, you the PE teacher that gave us working PE. And then I said, that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to learn what y'all need to have knowledge of what y'all doing instead of just doing the activity and don't know what you're doing. And so that's when her sister said that, well, in college, you're going to have to be taught what you have to learn. So I like to teach kids. I like to, they when they got in my PE class in middle school, they were mad at me. The little kid they were mad at, I had folders. Each of 6 classes, they had folders. They took notes. They knew definitions. They knew the knowledge of that lesson, of that sports. Now, I'm saying all this to say this, y'all. Life ain't easy. Life ain't hard. Because life is what you make out of it. Life is what you make out of it. And what you don't want to do is stress. I've been through that road before. And pressure, stress, stress on your mind and your body and your soul is not good for you. And I'm a witness to that. I got out of a relationship, had me stressed out. Bad enough I was working like a workaholic. Oh my God. I was a workaholic, and then you making it more worse. The relationship making it more worse, and it ain't worth that. If a relationship is not worth you saving it, leave it alone. 'Cause it will mentally mess with you. I'm talking to the male and the female. If a relationship mentally can affect you, where you have to go take some medicine, I don't care if it's 10 milligrams. Get out for it. Now I ain't on no nothing because I ain't stressed out no more. I got rid of my pressure. The pressure was the person that I was dating. So when you got to cry and when you got to stress about them bills and stuff like that, and I love my children. I got 5. They grown now. They got their own place and stuff. Because they were raised different. They were raised right. Very respectful, mannerism, everything good about them. They workaholics. But the main thing is about it. They boys, but I had the men, But the point I'm getting to is y'all have to write down things sometime. You have to write down what you're doing. If you don't have nobody to talk to, find your computer and type on it. On your phone. The same way you get on social media and talk, go in there and type on there. Find you a page to talk to yourself. Tell yourself what you need to do. You don't need nobody to tell you how beautiful you are or how good looking you are. Look in that mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in that mirror. That mirror will tell you the truth. That one thing about a mirror. A mirror would tell you the truth. And now my pants were I was 236 pounds when I started, y'all. I'm muscle, y'all. I'm a lot of muscle. I'm muscles. I'm big. I ain't never been big. But the main thing about this is, when I started this job, I was 236. Now I'm down to 226. I'm down that because I'm exercising and drinking plenty of water. Y'all, I used to didn't like water. Now water done became my friend. Niagara. I drink that Niagara water from Walgreens. And I drink like 3 cases, be gone like I'm on my last case. I'm gonna have to go in the store and get me another case. I only went through 2 cases already. I almost finished with one. Do what your body needs. If your skin, drinking that water really cleared my skin up. Now, I ain't talking about the bags on my eye, because that means that I'm wearing these glasses. I be sleeping in my glasses. You're not supposed to do that. Don't do that, y'all, because I be sleeping in these things. These reading glasses. But I know that's not good for me, so why I'm doing it. That's what you got to ask yourself. So why are you doing this? Ask yourself. Talk to yourself. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? See, we have to, it's nothing wrong with questioning yourself, but it's something ain't right when you answer yourself. Okay? And we all go through mental problems, y'all. All of us got a mental problem. My feet hurt. I got left the job yesterday, and ibuprofen. I had to take it because my arch in my feet. I thought I was flat feet. I thought I was flat feet. I didn't know I had a little arch in my feet, and it looked like if somebody would have touched the back of my back, it seemed like it was burning. I ain't used to, and I ain't doing no hard work, labor work, y'all. It's just the floor. It's that floor in that store. It's that floor. That floor we must be standing on concrete. But I ain't got the right kind of shoes on. So your shoes, now look, I just told y'all I don't have the right kind of shoes. See, if I know what's wrong, so why I ain't doing it right? You see what I mean? I know, you know what affect your body. Only you know what affect your mind, body, and soul. You know. Don't stress. And don't nobody want to be bothered with you. They don't want you to call them no more. And they block you. And leave them alone. Leave them alone. Go on by your business. Go on by your business. And y'all, and don't, just relax. Just relax. Just relax. I know some of y'all can't relax, but just we got to find a way to make stuff work for us. When I was a teenager, I had a diary. I used to write in a diary. Now, the reason why I want to tell the guys this on TikTok. I love myself some ends, but right now, I'm not looking for nobody because I don't need no headache. I don't want nobody to start out okay with me, then turn up, then you don't told me a lie. See, I don't have time for that no more. I got too old for that. So it's not that I don't want to call you on what is it called? The amp called what amps? Not what is it? The app this man want me to call him on, or something app? The something app. And I said, I don't even know what that is. What am I gonna download something that I don't know what it is? It's not worth downloading for me. Because I'm a real woman. I'm a real one. So if you ain't used to a real woman, you ain't touched me. You can't touch me. What that rapper name, Raheem? Can't touch it. No, MC Hammer. Can't touch it. But to be honest with y'all, let me tell you something. Stop pressuring yourself. If it ain't right for you, don't do it. Just because it's right for you, it may not be right for me. I know it ain't right for me because it affect me. Anything affect me, I have to change. That's life. Can't be afraid to speak about life changes. And that's what we don't want to talk about these days. Life changes are very important to talk about because you have to be the one to make change. It's no way in the world I cuss my grandmama out. I miss my grandmother. If you stand with if a child if you stand with your grandmama, the best thing you do is respect your grandmama. Your grandmama, respect your grandmama, respect your mother. They doing the best they can, and they don't need no pressure. I want to give my condolences to the Appalachian High School That middle school boy went in there and did that. I think he was in high school. The school thing like that, that's a psychological stuff. You don't know what's on people, man. Y'all, a man came in there and stole yesterday. I watched him. I was still cutting my little rolls, and I watched him. I was looking at him, but I didn't say nothing to him, right? Because I know mentally I can look at him and tell that he's going through something mentally and he's homeless, and I knew it. They don't want them really in the store, so he know I watching him, but he was hiding from them. He was hiding from the people in the store. So I was looking at him. You know how you don't want to stare at nobody, but you paying attention. So I looked at him because I was going to tell the manager that I was going to tell him. I was going to tell him, sir, you know you're going to have to leave the store, okay? You're going to have to leave the store. Because I knew he didn't have no money. I knew he had, one of the co-workers came over there to me. I seen him when he went by the drink machine, and I wondered what he was doing. So I was looking like this. Then I said, well, maybe he getting something to drink. He had a cup and gave him something to drink. I don't want to, I know when a person going through something, I don't want to hurt nobody's feeling. I don't want to scare him off like that. If he was getting something to drink, it's okay, now it's time for you to go, you know what I mean? So he stood over there, then later on he came, he walked, and then he looked at my other co-workers. I ain't really know he was looking at them until they told me that. But he didn't bother me. He didn't bother me. I guess because I'm older, he ain't say nothing to me, but I was watching him. I'm watching him, and he didn't look up at me. He wouldn't look up at me. He would do this. He would do like this. Like, all right, Mom, I'm tired. I know I'm wrong. I'm supposed to be in here. So then he looked, and he was ready to go another way. Then he looked down there, and he must seen another co-worker. But he didn't dodge me. So you know what he did next? Because he saw me looking at him real again this time. I'm about to talk nice to him. And say, I was going to tell him, sir, if you're not buying anything, you're going to have to leave the store. I don't have to cuss that man out. I don't have to say, what you do? I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that to people. They already going through something. When he went out that door, then my co-worker said, did you see that man? Girl, he just, ooh. And look at him. I said, he up to something. He trying to steal something. Then I said, it's something mentally going on with him. But I know how to deal with people basically when they like that, because that's part of my major. That's part of people. I love people. So I knew I was going to have to ask him. I was going to get the manager. But I was trying to keep an eye on him. That's why I didn't lose my position, but I kept the eye on him. Then when he headed out the door, I said he headed the right way, out the door. But if he didn't, I was going to stop. I was just about to stop doing what I was doing when he was looking down that aisle. I was about to say, excuse me, sir. I was going to change the tone of voice. I don't have to yell at him because he's not like me. I'm not, so we have to, it's a lot of things that we have to work on, and we don't want to work on it, so whatever changes, whatever you going through, you the only one can make that change. You are the only one can make that change. Whatever you going through, you can make that change. I made changes. I ain't perfect. Shoot. It's different than it was when I was coming up. Only difference is now is y'all don't hardly listen. We listen. We listen to older people, and I listen to young people. I like to listen to what young people going through, so I can listen to them. They really don't have nobody. You can't tell them nothing. Cause I got some that when mine think they know everything, I shut up. When you shut my mouth up, don't you ask me no questions. When I be done try to help you, and then you shut my mouth up, then when I was trying to tell you, when it happened to you, don't come to me, cause I don't say nothing to me. When mine think they know it all, get what I do, y'all. I shut up. I shut my mouth. And the reason why I shut my mouth up, because you ain't going to listen. You want to, I hit invite. It didn't do nothing. But hey, what's up, Alfonso? Hello, Queen B. Dance, invite Dance 1416 to join live as a guest. It's not letting me let you join, so I don't know what the problem is. I'm trying to let you come up here. But y'all, it's the main thing is different things. I tell you what, there's so many example I can use. I ran track. I did not like the starter blocks. I do not like the starter blocks. But it was my coach to make sure everybody used that starter block. So me as a coach, what I did, I made everybody on my track team use the starter block, even though they didn't like it. Okay. But anyway, when I run a track, I didn't like to use the starter blocks. Anybody out there ran track before? I'm not used to using. I don't like the starter blocks, but I can run some track. During that time, now I can run some track. I was fast in track. I was fast in track, and I just didn't like the starter blocks. The starter block had me like, it's supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to give you a push out when you start, but it wasn't doing nothing for me. But y'all, what I got to do, I got to go to another live. I got to go do another live, and thank y'all for joining.